Positive spiritual energy. I'm giving that positive spiritual energy. Ruach, positive spiritual energy. I'm giving that positive spiritual energy. This is a message from Yah. He said, spread the word. He told me, nation of saints and priests, we meant to be holy. Stuck in this body of clay, Yah, could you mold me? Traumatized from the world, can you console me? It's a blessing that you sent people to physically hold me. I remember I couldn't see, you sent someone to show me. It's strange they never knew me, but they know me. The day my wife knew me, she became my trophy. Positive spiritual energy. I'm giving that positive spiritual energy. Positive spiritual energy. I'm giving that positive spiritual energy. Positive spiritual energy. I'm giving that positive spiritual energy. Positive spiritual energy. I'm giving that positive spiritual energy. You shouldn't steal, deal falsely, or lie to one another. Treat every other brother like your sister or your mother. We the apple of his eye. We gotta care about each other. Understand we all live or we dying all together. Swear in his name in vain, profane the name of Yah. It's all love, no hate. When I say, don't say on God. Know your ledge. What you don't know will hurt you. Part of knowing self is knowing who birthed you. Positive spiritual energy. I'm giving that positive spiritual energy. Positive spiritual energy. I'm giving that positive spiritual energy. Positive spiritual energy. I'm giving that positive spiritual energy. Positive spiritual energy. I'm giving that positive spiritual energy. Yah's treasure possession. Every day is a blessing. Pray to Yah about it. That's the closest thing to confessing. L is a swinging pendulum in different directions. Even if you take a L, yeah, the loss was a lesson. Yah gave us Torah so we can righteously think. Water the wilderness, rivers and deserts so we can drink. Yah said the word to Moses, then it came down to me. The message followed Torah, all that the words that he speak. All the people responded together, everyone agreed. Not one person was off beat, everyone was in sync. True definition of mercy and forgiveness. If you ever got something you ain't deserve, you're a witness.
Once Weekly Manjaro.
Praise Yah. Hallelujah. It's your boy Yah who got back. Another episode, Word of Mouth.
Much love and respect to everybody who's tuning in. I really appreciate that. Um, in the midst of your coming and going, I appreciate you. If you're watching it right now, if you saw it already, or if you see it in the future, I appreciate you. If it's morning, evening, or night, thanks for stopping by. It means a lot to me. I want to give a shout out to Divine Yah way out in the Caribbean islands. All my people in St. Vincent, much love and respect to you. I'm going to give a shout out to Bell Suite 704. Look up www.thesuite704. Spearheaded by Benny Smith Jr. Shout out to Benny Smith Jr., aka DJ Uncle Benny. Shout out to Tony Picasso. Look for my brother doing a lot of things in the central Illinois area. Look up Tony Picasso. Just did a paint vibes at Door 4 in the Decatur, Illinois area. Hit me up for more information on Door 4. If you like to paint, they got the paint and sip type of vibe, paint, music, food, catch a vibe, paint vibes. Shout out Rafa Allah, Yasha Allah at Truth Over Traditions. Head over to www.truthovertraditions.com. Rafa Allah, a author. She has everything from products from the top of your head to the sole of your feet. She is a author, hence Rafa Allah, a author. Check her out on www.truthovertraditions.com. Check out Dr. Moray Uel. Also, he has books on Amazon and things of that nature. Dr. Moray Uel, The Hebraic Thought of Passover. The Hebraic Thought of Passover by Dr. Moray Uel. So tune into that as well, guys. Shout out Hollow Herbs, way out Toronto, Canada. Shout out Moshe Yah. Shout out Zion for Fitness. The great sisters that keep us assist. Shout out all my people. And last but not least, shout out all the word of mouth listeners, viewers, and supporters. Really appreciate you guys. So, this is word of mouth. And this is a Some Won't See segment. Some won't believe. Some will go as far as to convince you not to believe. Oh man, the Bible ain't real, man. Oh man, we're not Israel. Oh man, his name ain't Yah. That's Sky Daddy. All of the things that people say to go contrary of scriptures. They want you to not believe in the scriptures, and they want you to believe in something else. Because this is the deal, guys. The scriptures is man-made. The scriptures is man-made. We shouldn't believe this. We shouldn't believe this because it's man-made and man made this. But we should believe this book over here. Although a man made this, we should believe that one too, though. A man made this book, and a man made every book. A man, listen, every book that you guys read, a man made it. That book and those books as well. But we follow books that was by men that was led by the Ruach of Yah, holy men, righteous men, and honest men. We're talking about honest people. And I was always one of the people where my mentality is like this. People follow many things. There's many belief systems, many religions, many doctrines, and things of that nature. I always was one of the people who pay attention to the works of a person. I pay attention to your works and your actions. So it's like, you don't believe in this, you don't believe in this, you believe in this, but you're this type of person. You're a wicked type of person. You don't do things for the community. You don't do things properly for your family. You don't do things properly for yourself. You're not a service to the community. You're not a addition to the community. So it's like, yes, people have different beliefs. People have different moral systems. But ultimately, the system that you use, it should be of great benefit to you, your family, and everybody around you. So before you say that the Bible ain't real, we're not Israel, and things of that nature, look within yourself and make sure that you're doing the right thing. Because one thing about the Torah, it teaches us to follow law, statutes, commandments. Things like don't steal. That particular commandment, don't steal, that benefits me and you. So I won't take your stuff. If I actually honor that, it benefits you as well, because I'm not a thief. Having people around you that's not a thief helps you. Don't steal. Don't lie. If I follow that, that helps you. Because guess what? You know the words that I'm telling you are trustworthy. And I can continue to go with the law, statutes, and commandments and show you ways that it helps you, not just me. It helps my family. It helps the community. It helps strangers. It helps foreigners. It helps everybody. So before a person goes to say, this is not right and this is right, this is wrong and this is right, then you best believe, you best to be ready to show and prove all of these things. And let the when you explain things, let it be thorough and let it be plenty of receipts to back up what you're saying. Don't make loose statements. Don't make statements based upon little information. Don't, as you're going through life, don't determine things based upon little information. Do full investigations before you make decisions on things. It's very important. So I come to before you today in hopes of edification, education, enlightenment, betterment. As we move forward towards Yah, my hopes is to strengthen you spiritually, give information to make us better. Go. This is. Let me let you know what the deal is. This is the deal. This is word of mouth. And it's the home of truth and exposing all lies. This is the some won't see segment, but it's also Morning Manna edition. Now I'm down here in the lower chamber of the ark. I was down here doing my thing. I had a little work to do, so I was trying to hurry up and get done with it. I actually was kind of tired, but it was something that I needed to do, so I just went on and did it. But it was something brought to my attention. It was a lot of kofar, a lot of heathen-minded people. It was a lot of non-believers that were sending a lot of messages. We're not Israel. We some niggas from the Congo. We some niggas from Africa. We're Egyptians, Nubians, all of these outsiders. And I'm here to tell you guys today, there's a lot of names and terms that are incorrect that we use, and I'm fully aware of that. We say a lot of things that's incorrect on purpose to let people know what we're talking about exactly. But I'm fully aware that a lot of the terms that we use are incorrect. But moreover, the name, the title, just know one thing for sure, guys. We are the children of the Most High. We are, in fact, the children of the Most High, the creator of all things. There's a lot of confusion and misdirection purposely, and that's going to be punished as well. There's going to be punishment for that as well. You're not going to be able to get away with misdirecting people on purpose, people on the path to Yah, and you kind of like scooting them the way away from Yah, and then it's going to take a longer time to get back. So you're going to have to pay for that as well. There's a thing called false prophet. They give false messages, false information for all type of different reasons. We're gonna deal with that as well. You know, we got some that refuse to believe. And because of a lot of different things, we lost our heritage for purposes of idol worship and things of that nature. We lost our heritage in the midst of losing our heritage. We picked up other heritage, and we held that close to and true to our heart as our heritage, guys. It's just like a person who holds on to the United States of America in a pilgrim type of way, not in an Aborigine way, but in a pilgrim type of way. You're holding on to it in a pilgrim way, and you actually feeling that's your heritage. There's no difference. There's no difference from Israelite in Egypt holding on to Egyptian heritage. They don't want to be an Israelite. They don't want to be a son of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, a descendant. They want to be a descendant of the Pharaoh. They don't want to be a descendant of the Aborigines. They want to be a descendant of America. They don't want to be a descendant of the Aborigines. They want to be a descendant of Africa. And I have receipts. Don't make loose statements without receipts. When you say things, be fully prepared to prove it. But even before you say it, have a good cause. Don't just say things. Some things are better not said. Everything is not meant to be said. Some things is meant to stay in your head. Huh? Because once you say it, now it's already over. Once you make a mistake and say it, it's already over. Gone. So I'm gonna bring out a couple of receipts, guys. I'm gonna bring out a couple of receipts. I'm gonna bring out a couple of receipts, guys. I'm gonna bring out a couple of receipts. We're gonna go Exodus 4 and 8. We're gonna go Exodus chapter 4, verses 8. Now meet me there, beat me there. Exodus chapter 4, verses 8. Exodus chapter 4, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that if they will not believe, if they will not believe thee, neither hearken to the voice of the first sign, that they will believe the voice of the latter sign. And it shall come to pass, if they do not believe even these two signs, neither hearken unto thy voice, thou shalt take of the water of the river and pour it upon the dry land, and the water which thou takest out the river shall become blood upon the dry land. And Moses said unto Yah, O Lord, I am not a man of words. Come, let's go off into his speech. Like, this is what y'all got to understand as well. This is what y'all got to understand as well. You know, everything that you get in life based upon, you know, the good things, the bad things, all stuff like that, it's all based upon what you do. It's all based upon what you're doing, what you say. So if you refuse truth, if you refuse righteousness, you get the opposite of it. You don't get protection from Yah. So all these bad things happen to you, and you wondering, why is this stuff happening in my life? Why is everything going bad? It's because you reject truth, you reject righteousness. Righteousness is not what you think in your head. That's not righteousness. You know, that's what you're thinking in your head is selfishness. Do as thou wilt. Somebody taught you to do as thou wilt. You don't want to do it, thus says Yah, you want to do as thou wilt. That means you want to do what you want to do. You want to set your own rules. I do what I want. I eat what I want. That's just a book. If you believe that's just a book, give it a little minute and you're gonna find out. Just give it a little minute. It's not a big deal. You'll find out. It's not a if, it's a when. And you are. Just give it a little time. We're gonna continue. Let's continue, guys. I have a lot of receipts. I have a lot of receipts. I come fully prepared today. I come fully prepared, guys. I'm not here to play. Not here to play around. Numbers chapter 14, verse 11. I'm not in the playing type of mood. It's a time for everything, Con. I'm not in the playing mood right now. I'm not in the playing mood right now. Do it look like this? Let me ask y'all a question right quick. Hold on. Let me ask y'all a question. Do it look like I'm in the mood to play? Do it look like it's a time to play right now? What's playing right now? Talking to me about stupid stuff. I'm a very busy individual. I have a family. I have work. I have spiritual work. I have other things that I do on my personal time. I have no time to play with people who choose to live a lifestyle of do as thou wilt. If you want to live a lifestyle of do as thou wilt, don't bother me. Don't even talk to me. I like to talk. I like to talk positivity. I like to talk building amongst brothers and sisters in different communities. I like to talk scripture, fellowship, and betterment, uplifting, and things of that nature. I don't like to talk folly, foolishness, gossip, and things of that nature. So future reference to all those who was wondering, don't bring it to me, please. Please, I ask you humbly. Don't message me, call me, email me with any folly, any type of messages or anything like that other than positivity. Come. Be fully aware that I'm fully aware and I'm fully ready to take it anywhere. Don't play with me. I'm not in the playing type of mood for any of your folly. So let that be a message to everyone. Not in the playing mood. If it's not about the uplifting of our people, don't talk to me. Numbers chapter 14, verse 11. And the Lord said unto Moses, how long will this people despise me? And how long will they not believe in me? For all the signs which I have brought among them, I will smite them with the pestilence and destroy them, and will make thee a nation greater and mightier than thee. And Moses said unto Yah, when the Egyptians shall hear of it's going off to that. How long will this people despise me? Y'all hate Yah. How long will you not believe me for all the signs which I have wrought among them? I will smite them with pestilence. Y'all listen to me. Y'all, a lot of y'all gonna get hit with that pestilence. A lot of y'all gonna get hit with that pestilence. And you know what that is? A lot of y'all gonna get diseases. You don't follow the scriptures, so that means that you're just having loose sex out here. You obviously don't believe in the scriptures. You don't believe that we're Israelites. You don't believe that we're children of Yah. You don't believe that we're descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You think that we have the customs of Africans. The customs of Africans, they have unlawful sexual practices. Do you have an unlawful sexual practice? Do you just loosely have sex? How many women are you having sex with? How many men are you having sex with at one time? Do you have intentions on marrying the person you're having sex with? So what does that mean? You're going to get a disease. You're having loose sex. Wearing a condom is not 100%. What if the condom busts? What if it slip off? What if a hole get punctured? What if it get punctured? What if you get oral sex and get it that way? Then you put a condom on and have regular sex, but you already got from oral sex. What if you kiss the person and you get it on your mouth? You get hit with the pestilence. The most High gonna destroy you, and there's more than one way to be destroyed. Don't think this is some type of game. This definitely is not a game. I do not do this for playtime. I am not a play toy at all. But let's continue though. Let's continue. Let's continue because I don't have time to play games at all. Not even a little bit. We're going to go Deuteronomy 32. Deuteronomy chapter 32. Deuteronomy chapter 32. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 20. Deuteronomy 32, 20. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 20. And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end shall be. For they are very four generation children in whom is no faithfulness. They have roused me to jealousy with no God. They have provoked me with their vanities. And I will arouse them to jealousy with no people. I will provoke them with a vile nation. Yeah, a vile nation. Who y'all think a vile nation is? The Africans. So we Africans, so y'all think we're a vile nation. You think that we're a part of these outside nations that's vile. Foul, disgusting, nasty. The customs are nasty and disgusting. You think that that's who we are. No, I don't think so. Because what was then is now. If it was our custom, it'd be our custom now. And the thing that you see that Africans do in Africa, we don't do those things in America. It's not even in our spirit to do. You can look up whatever you want to look up and you will find it out. Do that on your own personal time and you will find it out. Yeah, you rose them up in jealousy with all of your idol worship. So if you believe that you're another nation, then that means you worshiping what that nation worships. If you're a Muslim, then you run around and think you're an Arab. The Arabs follow Allah, not Aborigine people. That's what they do. What the hell is you doing? So if you believe that you're an Arab, you're gonna follow Allah. If you believe you're an African, you're gonna follow one of those tribal African deities. They do not worship what we worship over here. I don't know what y'all thinking. You don't even worship what they worship. So why do you think that you're one of them? You worship the same thing your grandparents have been worshiping. Now all of a sudden you worship something different. You think that you think you African. You don't cut your skin. You don't put cow piss on your body. You don't put cow shit on your body. Excuse my language. You don't cut your daughter's clitoris. You don't do none of that stuff. So why do you think you're African? And if you was, why wouldn't it be in your nature to do those things? I don't know one brother over here that do none of that stuff. Only time I see people do it is if they follow another nation. Foul. Give us up to a vile nation. These are vile things. Wiping cow shit and piss on you. Cutting your daughter clitoris. Cutting your face. We don't do that. But all of a sudden we African. I don't think so. And bring receipts. Don't just say stuff. Like, what's wrong with people? Like, do not just say stuff. If you say something, prove it. Be prepared to prove it. It's easy to prove things. It's not hard to prove things. It is not hard to prove things. We're going to go Numbers 32 and 11. We go with Numbers 32 and 11. Numbers. We're gonna go to the book of Numbers. I go Numbers. I go Numbers 32 and 11. I go the book of Numbers 22 and 11. I go Numbers 32 and 11. Salakia. I go Numbers 32 and 11. Come on. We're in the book of Numbers, chapter 32, verse 11. Surely, none of the men that came up out of Egypt from 20 years old and upward shall see the land which I swore unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob, because they have not wholly followed me. Listen, y'all, listen, ain't gonna be no promised land for the unbelievers. Ain't gonna be no promised land for the unbelievers. Ain't gonna be no happy story, happy ending for the non-believers. Unloyal, unfaithful. We don't need them. So when in the time of your trouble, cry out to your power. Cry out to your power. I never seen a person about to die and say, oh my Allah. I never heard that. I never heard a person say, oh my Buddha. I never heard a person say whatever. They only say, oh my Yah. That's all they say. Why is that? Because in your time of trouble, you know who the power is. But keep on with your games and your folly. But do me a favor. Don't play with me. Don't even talk to me. Keep your comments to yourself. Keep your comments to yourself. I'm not gonna bother nobody. I'll stay to myself. I'll be down here in this. Listen, I'm in the lower chamber of the ark. I barely even see people for weeks. Don't bother me. Listen, I have enough company with my family. My kids is my company. I don't really need a lot of company. I don't need a lot of attention and stuff like that. Me and Yah, I be down here studying. I have my counsel. I have the brothers and sisters that I work with that Yah has led me to. It's a small number. It's a small remnant. I don't need a lot more. I don't want more. So please keep all the folly to yourself. I'm all for fellowshipping. I'm all for building with brothers and sisters that's sincere. Don't play with me. I'm not in the playing mood, okay, guys? Not in the playing mood. I'm not going to be in the playing mood. I'm not sure what kind of operation you guys run. I don't play around though. We're gonna go Jeremiah 17:4. We're gonna go Jeremiah 17:4. I don't do a lot of playing. And that do it with the hold on. See, now y'all starting to get it messed up a little bit. What the hell? I'm gonna ask y'all a question. What the hell what make people think it's time to play though? Like what about these days? What about these days? This is why people that don't study scripture, mind is in a whole different place. What make you think it's time to play? Like, what about now? What about now? Make it seem like, okay, I should just do as thou wilt. I should just go out there and just play. You got rumors of war. You got a president who wreaking havoc on the country. You got people not want to give us our reparations. You got families just going through hell. The living conditions, working conditions. And then you got people who want to play with folly. Grown ass people. Excuse me. Grown people don't want to play. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that. So save yourself some trouble. Don't bother me, please. I'm doing heavy prayer. I got my powerful prayer warriors. They're doing prayer. We're sending prayers out against everybody that's against y'all. Everybody that wants to play, we're sending heavy prayers out against you. I'm not playing with y'all. Not playing with y'all. I'm sending heavy prayers out against all the enemies of y'all. We sending prayers out and we're doing the footwork. We're out here. We're out here. I don't know what y'all thought this was. This is not a game to me. Don't message me. Don't email me with folly. You want to report my videos. You think I don't know y'all reporting my videos? You got some little creep out here reporting my videos. You got some creeps out here sending their little minions towards me. Don't send your minion towards me. It's gonna be the same thing I say right now. It's gonna be the same thing I say behind closed doors. Don't get your doors closed. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing. Don't come around here playing. This is I'm a very sick. I have a sense of humor. People that know me know. But when it comes to this type of work, I'm a very serious person. Because all y'all do is play all day. Go play with this what you do. Go play with your girl. Go play with your girl. Go play with somebody. Because me and a lot of my powerful prayer warriors, we're sending prayers out against all the enemies of y'all. I don't have time. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you either. I don't debate people. I do not debate people. I reason with people. And if it's nothing, if we can't reason, I don't talk. It's nothing to talk about. If we can't reason that there's nothing to talk about, I don't debate people. What the hell what's a debate? There's no debate. There's no negotiation. What's a debate? What that mean? That means you say your point, then I say my point, and then we find out who's smart. Nobody's smart. I'm not smart. You guys can have that. I'm not trying to be smart. Oh, you need to study more. I know I need to study more. Yes, I do need to study more. Guess what? In the midst of me giving this information, I learn as well. Put it in the comment if I'm wrong about something. No problem. I embrace rebuke. I embrace correction. I love it actually because it made me better. I'm not trying to be smart. So a message to whom that it may concern, do not play with me. Play with yourself. You know, find somebody to play with. We're about serious business over here. Yeah, this ain't playtime. Now, there's a lot of videos that gossip, that play, that folly. Go find one of them. Yeah, plenty of them. Go find one of them. Message them. You know what you do? Don't message me. Message the pedophile priest and ask him why is he messing with boys. Don't message me and ask me why is this or you should study. Don't say that. Go tell the rabbi. Tell the Jewish rabbi who's using the Torah and turning to Talmud and using the Torah and turning to Kabbalah. Ask them why they taking the Torah and turning to Talmud and Kabbalah. Ask them that. Don't ask me nothing. Ask the pork chop pastor why he keep having sex with all the women, being a whoremonger in church. Why are you talking to me? You know what else? Ask the gay, ask the homosexual Sodom and Gomorrah, the Sodomite and the Gomorrhan, why they're in church shaking tamarines and shaking butt. That's what you should ask. Don't message me. What the hell you messaging me for? Message the police and ask why they keep shooting Aborigines in the street. Why are you messaging me? I'm very curious of these things. I'm very confused about these things. You got people messaging me. You got people reporting me, but you're not reporting the pedophile priest, the pedophile Catholic priest. You're not messaging and complaining about the Jewish rabbi, rapist, vampire, pedophile. Why? Why are you messaging me? Like, don't play with me. I'm not playing around at all. You're gonna find out though. You don't have to take my word for it. You don't gotta take my word for it. Because listen, guys. A lot of people stuck on stupid, and a lot of people have to be shown these things. Just like in the time of Egypt. Y'all was showing them these things, but they did not believe. They did not want to come into terms with reality. So guess what happened? Had to keep spanking, laying the belt constantly. All those plagues. What you think them plagues was? What you think them plagues was? And you got people who be like, we're African, we're Egyptian. Ask the Africans about Yah and the destruction he brings. Ask the Africans about Sodom and Gomorrah. Ask the Egyptians about Egypt. That's all you got to do. Don't take my word for it. Oh, we're not the Israelites. We're not the Hebrew people. We're not the Shemites. We're not the people of Yah. We're not the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's what you guys are saying. So what I want you to do is go and ask the Africans. Go ask the Africans who are the people of Israel. Ask them. If you think you're African, go ask the Africans. Find out. Get a connection with somebody in Africa and ask them who are the people that's in America right now. Ask them that. If you think you're Egyptian, ask the Egyptians who are the people in America. Who are they? Are they Egyptians too? Are they Kemet people? Are they Kemet? They will tell you. Anybody who's decent will tell you the truth. People lie. But people that's decent, they will tell you who we really are. They know, the whole world know who we are except you. The whole world know who we are except you. But some won't see. Now check this out. This is another episode of Word of Mouth. And what are we talking about? Some won't see. Some will not see, guys. What won't they see? They won't see who we really are. You know inside, you know deep inside, you're not an African. You know that. And if you was an African, why won't Big Brother Africa come and save their people? Why won't they fight for their people if we was their people? Con, let's go to number 36. Number 36. Now, now we're gonna go Jeremiah. We're gonna go Jeremiah. We're gonna go Jeremiah 17:4. Jeremiah 17:4. We're gonna go Jeremiah. We're gonna go Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. Chapter Jeremiah. I go Jeremiah 17:4. Chapter. We go Jeremiah chapter 17. We go Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. And thou even thyself shall discontinue from thy heritage that I have given thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my nostrils, which shall burn forever. Thus saith Yah, cursed is the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from Yah. So He's gonna cause us to discontinue from our heritage. Discontinue from our heritages. It's not just physically discontinue from heritage, it's mentally. So you're gonna discontinue from your heritage physically, right? But you're gonna, in your mind, still believe, I'm not Israel. I'm not a descendant of Abraham. I'm an African. I'm a Muslim. Some people think Muslim is a actual nationality. If you're a Muslim, you basically following the Arab religion. To be a Muslim is not for our people. It's for Arabs. That's why when they look at you, they're like, what are they doing? They just following our stuff. There's no such thing as a black Muslim. That's not proper. That's basically you following the Arabs. Not saying nothing negative against the Arabs. I'm just saying you're copying off of their customs. You have your own customs. The Africans. If show me one person that you see walking around cutting their face, putting cow piss and shit all up, smearing it on their body. Not one person do that. Cutting their daughter. So you're gonna get your daughter to cut a clitoris? No, you're not. That's what they do though. But you believe that's you. They walk around naked. None of our people, and no part of our history that we ever walk around naked. Never. When Adam and Eve was walking in the garden, Most High made them clothes. If that's the case, he could just let them be naked. Why would he make them clothes? Because we don't supposed to be naked. That's not our custom. You can walk around naked all you want. Guess what? You're going to jail. Indecent exposure. You can't do that. That's not our custom. That's their custom. That's why you go over there, you can be naked. Over here, you go to jail for it. Why? Because we got laws set up for that stuff. Our ancestors set them laws up. We set them laws up that you can't be naked. We did that. Listen, all the laws you see are the Aborigines set them in place. We did all of that stuff. Just like they want to remove our history in America in the school. That's part of our history that they want to remove and say that they did it. All the great things in the world that we did, we didn't do it. They did it. That's how they roll. And guess what they did? Guess what y'all did? He took away your heritage. You discontinued from your heritage, not just physically, but mentally, because you lost the information. You believe you're African. You lost it. You don't do nothing an African do, but you think you're African. Then you trying to convince somebody else that they're African. It ain't bad enough that you believe that you're African. You trying to convince somebody else they're African. What the hell? That don't make sense. How about you keep it to yourself? because you got people messaging me and sending me emails and sending me all of these messages, but you don't. Why don't you message the pedophiles? You don't message the pedophile pastor, the pedophile Catholic father, what they say, call me daddy. The pedophile Catholic father that wants somebody to call him daddy. Not the nuns. Then the nuns are dykes. The priest should be having sex with the nuns. Instead, the priests having sex with the boys and the nuns having sex with the other nuns. It's just all type of wickedness and foolishness going on over there. But you don't message them. You don't message the rabbi, the Jewish rabbi, the dude that's eating babies, that's drinking blood. You don't message them and tell them you're not really so think about it like this. If we're not Israel, are you saying that the pedophiles that eat babies, are they the real children of the Most High? What are you saying? You're saying that we're not. So are they? What? So who? So what are you saying? It just don't exist. Nobody is Israel. Not that we're not. Nobody is, because the people over there in Israel right now most certainly isn't. Because the people of Yah don't eat babies. The people of Yah don't drink blood. That's against the Torah. It tell you in Leviticus, don't drink blood. It say pour it out into the ground. You don't never supposed to drink blood, ever. That's forbidden. It ain't even like it ain't even a question. It's forbidden, and it's already talked about. We was already warned about that stuff. It ain't nothing new. But what I'm saying is, message them. Don't message me. Some won't see. Some won't see, guys. Some will not see. And guess what? It's not my job to make you see. It's not my job to make you see. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you something right quick. This is another episode of Word of Mouth. And it's coming to an abrupt stop. I have other business to attend to, guys. I have a very, very busy workload. Now, we was cruising through. I was down here doing my studies, and side note, much love and respect to everybody who cares about the Sabbath. We was cruising through. It was Sabbath. We was cruising through, and I was happy because I was so exhausted from my workload. So I was just happy that it was Sabbath and I had the opportunity just to rest and stuff. I actually needed it really bad, guys. So I'm just resting and stuff like that, and I'm getting all these messages in the midst of my rest. I'm getting messages talking about we're not Israel, we're Africans, we're Kemet, we're Egyptians, we're all of these weird things. And I'm trying to think to myself, why am I getting these messages? Why aren't they messaging the pedophile Catholic father? Why are they messaging the baby eating rabbi Jewish people? Why are they messing with me? And then I realized, Yah discontinued us from our heritage, and a lot of people lost mentally. They didn't just lose their heritage physically, they lost their heritage mentally, and they're trying to message me and talk to me. I told you guys, don't message me. Don't bother me. I'm a very private person. I'm a very set apart person. I enjoy alone time. Good old alone time. Love it. Can't get enough of it. I have time to think. I'll be down here in the art. I'm headed. I can feel a very, like, as of right now, currently, I can feel a very gentle current, and I'm flowing. It's a very gentle current because I'm on a live stream of living water right now. I'm on a live stream of living water. This is Word of Mouth, and this is a Some Won't See segment, but it is a morning manna edition. And I'm down here in the lower chambers of the ark. I'm in the ark. I'm in the lower chambers of the ark, and I'm on the live stream of living water, and I'm headed eastward. It's a current that's pushing me eastward, but I'm coming to an abrupt stop, guys. This is a Some Won't See segment. Some won't see, guys. There's a thing called free will, and everyone have it. Every person have it. It's not my job to convince you of anything. My job is to put the information out there. Whether you believe or not is not my job. Huh? So in the midst of this message of some won't see, I tell you guys this: continue your work, continue your work, continue your walk, continue your fight. Don't get distracted with these demons. Huh? Stay focused. Stay locked into your job. Because a lot of people like to say what we're not, but it's not so much important to the title opposed to your works and the way you live, as far as I'm concerned. You can be like, oh, no, we're not Israelites. We don't supposed to go off the Bible. We're not Israelites. We're not that. I'll be like, okay, cool. But what is your words? Because what the Torah teach me, and everything about being an Israelite to me, and everything about being a child of the Most High to me is the actions. So it's not so much about a title; it's about the actions. What do I mean by that? Not lying, being an honest person, not stealing, being a trustworthy person. These actions, these ways, these things that I practice and study, that it's a betterment for me, and not just me, for you too. Because guess what? If I follow, don't steal, don't lie, don't cheat, that helps you. Because I'm not going to cheat you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to steal from you. So don't just tell me we're not this and we're not that. And then the stuff that you tell me that we are is a wicked race, wicked people, and they do bad things. So how is it helping? Is it something that you're telling me for my betterment, or do you want me to feel dumb like you smart or something? Do you think you're smart? I think that you think that you're smart. No. Nobody is smart. Nobody is dumb. Nobody is smart. Nobody is good. Nobody is bad. There is only obedient and disobedient. You think you're smart? Guess what? Y'all will bring you down and make you feel very stupid, make you feel very simple. Nobody is smart. I'm not smart. I'm not special or none of that stuff. I'm a messenger. I bring the messages of Yah. What's some of the messages? Be a good person. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Be a nation of saints and priests, a set apart nation. What does set apart mean? Separate. Just like me. Be to yourself. Just me taking care of my family, teaching my kids, don't steal. Teaching my kids, don't lie. When you do business with people, be honest. Don't cheat people. Don't scam people. I teach them those type of things. So if we're not Israel and we're not the people, guess what? This lifestyle helps me and you. So if you're gonna, first of all, don't just say stuff. Please have receipts for the stuff that you say. Don't just make loose statements, please. Second, if you're gonna claim something, please let it be something of good, something of a betterment to yourself and your community. If it's just something of a selfishness, who is that helping but you? You can have things that's helping only you, but if you're doing righteous things, it helps everybody ultimately. Don't do as thou wilt, do as Yah says. Don't do as thou wilt, do as Yah says. Now I'm gonna leave you with a scripture. I'm gonna leave you guys with a scripture. I'm gonna leave you with a scripture. Jeremiah 17 and Jeremiah 17 and 4. Jeremiah 17 and 4. And thou even of thyself shall discontinue. Now let me go Numbers 36. Let me leave you there. Numbers chapter 36. We're gonna go Numbers chapter 36. We're gonna go verse 1. Numbers chapter 36, verse 1. And the heads of the fathers of the house of the family of the children of Galad, the son of, actually drop down to verse 2. And they said, Yah commanded my Lord to give the land for inheritance by lot of the children of Israel. And my Lord was commanded by Yah to give the inheritance Zebulun, our brethren, and our daughters. And if they be married of any of the sons of the tribes of children of Israel, then there will their inheritance be taken away from the inheritance of their father, and will be added to the inheritance of the tribe where them shall be belong. So will it be taken away from the lot of our inheritance? Drop down. Verse 7. So shall no inheritance of the children of Israel move from the tribe to tribe. For the children of Israel shall cleave everyone to the inheritance of the tribe of their fathers. Verse 9. So shall no inheritance be moved from one tribe to another tribe. For the tribes of the children of Israel shall cleave each one to their own inheritance. Even as Yah commanded Moses, so did the daughters of Zebulun. 13. These are the commandments and the ordinance which Yah commanded by the hand of Moses to the children of Israel in the plains of Moab and the Jordan of Jericho. Yah gives everybody their heritage according to their father of their tribe. So we get it's a thing called tribes, and our people is 12 of them. So these tribes are gonna hold close to their father's heritage. These tribes are gonna hold close to their tribe's heritage. So at some points in time, it can seem like we're from different tribes, but it's all the same people. You got these people from this part of the world. You got these people that over here in Africa. You got these people in Australia. You got these people in America, South America. You got these people in Europe, and they're thinking that, look, we're from Africa. We ain't got nothing to do with those Americans. Yes, you do. It's just different tribes. You're gonna hold close to your heritage. They're gonna hold close to their heritage. They're gonna hold close to their heritage. I'm gonna hold close to my heritage. You're gonna hold close to your heritage. You're gonna hold close to your heritage. Which will confuse you and make you think you from over here and you over here. But guess what? You are from over there. But we all one people, although we're scattered. So hopefully that will help you understand that we are scattered, but we are the same people. So when you got people that be like, we're from over here, our heritage lead back to this. We're from America, our heritage lead back to America. We're from Africa, our heritage lead back to Africa. We're from Europe, our heritage lead back to Europe. You all are correct, but we all one people. So I hope that this video was an enlightenment to those who have disconnected from our heritage mentally. In the midst of getting back to the knowledge of our heritage, to getting back to the road to Yah, that narrow road, that narrow old road. It's always that narrow old road, that small little bridge. in the midst of getting back there, we start to realize, we start to remember our heritage. We start to get people like me who send out information where you can actually do your own research from this point. You take this and go further, guys. So in the midst of all of this information, guys, make sure you pray. Ask for guidance that guides you and leads you back home to Yah. Don't just say things. Always have receipts. Always be able to prove what you say. Don't just believe what I'm saying. Don't just believe one thing. Don't just hear one part of it. Do further investigation on these things, guys. So until next time, it's your boy, Yahudah. Praise Yah. Hallelujah.